Heartland News.
We're following two breaking stories in the Heartland right now. A known leader in the KKK has been found dead after shot in the head. We're going to have more on that in just a moment. But first, one person is dead, several others hurt after a shooting at a nightclub in Caruthersville. Police still searching for the shooter. It happened at the Club Envy around 3:30 this morning. That all coming from the Missouri Highway Patrol. We are told that a private party of about 300 people were there when this all went down. No victims' names have been released. Officials did say, though, that the victims went to several different hospitals for treatment. Meanwhile, troopers are asking for your help to learn exactly what led to this shooting. Locals just want that violence to stop.
With the kids over here on this side of town, sometimes it gets a little bit rough with kids, but nothing like this.
Anybody that was in the club last night, we need to hear from them so that we can get to the bottom of this and, stop this type of violence in our communities.
Again, one person is dead and 6 others were hurt in all this. Authorities are asking anyone with information to come forward. Also breaking now, the death of a known KKK leader in southeast Missouri is being treated as a homicide. Officials say that 51-year-old Frank Ancona died after being shot in the head. The Washington County Sheriff says that his body was found along the Big River right near Belgrade on Saturday. That discovery made by a woman and her kids out fishing. We're told his truck was also found in Washington County just the day before. Ancona was last seen Thursday morning by his wife at their home in Leadwood, Missouri. That's in St. Francis County. The house was taped off Saturday while investigators worked. There's no word yet on any suspects in this case, but you may remember Frank Ancona actually spoke to KFVS by phone back in 2012 after the controversial city ruling that allowed the KKK to hold demonstrations in Cape Girardeau. Now, this video shows one of those demonstrations. Ancona is listed as the Imperial Wizard for the KKK on their website. Again, we've been in contact with investigators all weekend about this case. We are following it very closely. Watch your KFVS News app for any updates on this developing story. Meanwhile, an autopsy was scheduled this weekend to learn how a Graves County man died on Friday. We are told one person was taken into custody after 55-year-old James Pinion was found bleeding in a home on Dorothy Lane. He died at a hospital a short time later. The name of that person of interest has not been released. At least one area under a burn ban today. The Horseshoe Lake Fire Chief says dry, windy conditions really make it dangerous to burn anything. They've already battled several grass fires. Look at these photos from Stoddard County. Viewers that sent these in say it's an old mill that caught fire just outside of Bloomfield. The Sheriff's Department's dispatch says crews were on scene this afternoon. We'll send you any updates as we learn more. President Trump hosted the Japanese Prime Minister at his estate in Florida this weekend, all to talk business. Meanwhile, White House officials are speaking on the controversial travel ban and other foreign policy issues. Roxana Saberi has more.
Heartland News at 9 on Fox 23.
One dead and 6 others injured, all after a shooting at a Caruthersville nightclub early Sunday morning. Hank Cavanero joins us live in the studio with more. Hank. Meanwhile, the death of a known KKK leader in southeast Missouri is being treated as a homicide. Officials say 51-year-old Frank Ancona died after shot in the head. The Washington County Sheriff says that his body was found along the Big River near Belgrade on Saturday. That discovery made by a woman and her kids, all while they were out fishing. We're told that his truck was also found in Washington County just the day before. Ancona was last seen Thursday morning by his wife at their home in Leadwood, Missouri. That's in St. Francis County. The house was taped off Saturday while investigators worked. At least one area is under a burn ban today, and Horseshoe Lake Fire Chief says dry, windy conditions really make it dangerous to burn anything. They've already battled several grass fires. Just look at these photos from Stoddard County. Viewers that sent these in say that it's an old mill that caught fire just outside of Bloomfield. The Sheriff's Department's dispatch says that crews were on the scene all afternoon.
Yes.
President Trump is standing up to North Korea and refusing to back down on his immigration order. Garrett Tinney has the latest tonight.
News.
Well, it's Immigration 101. Texas teachers now getting schooled on how to address students who fear that their parents will be deported. The Austin Teachers Union held a workshop Saturday. Teachers were sent home with immigration checklists just to give their students to tell them what to do if an immigration officer comes knocking on their door. Things like checking if the agent has a signed warrant, remaining silent if there is an arrest, and contacting an attorney before signing any documents.
It's a hard topic to.
Mexico's foreign ministry warned Mexican citizens living in the U.S. to take precautions as crackdowns on illegal immigration is expected to be rampant.